Damn, Brian Kelly, Brian Kelly, bro. We just had to go there. Huh? What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Dugai, coming at y'all with another episode of Dropping Dimes with Mr. Dugai. And today I'm going to talk about Brian Kelly's recent comments calling Clemson Stadium Death Valley Junior. Give my thoughts on that and what I think it means going forward. Before I get into this video, man, for anyone, if you want to drop a dial on the Cash App information down in the description box. Also, if you want to follow me on social media, that information is down in the description box. If you're a subscriber to the channel, greatly appreciate the love and support. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification button, like the video, and share it with your folks. Well, Brian Kelly was at some function or something like that, and he was talking about having to get your team ready for challenging things going forward. And he basically said, like for example, when you got to get your team ready to go to Death Valley Junior, you know what I'm saying? Um, and it sparked some headlines, yo. And Clemson players, King Klubnik, basically said he got no comment, which tells you a lot how he feels. And one of their better D linemen, T.J. Parker, basically, he fired back saying, we just gonna settle that on the field. First and foremost, I don't like that Brian Kelly said it. And the reason I don't like it is because it's unethical for a head coach to say something like that. That's something y'all would expect me to say, leading up into the game, or anybody else that's a content creator or any fans. I don't like this coming from the head coach, man, especially when we haven't won a season opener under him. Especially with the fact this is a really good opponent on the road and they're in a hostile environment, and you're gonna make it a little tougher for the game. That's something that the crowd at Clemson could actually use in their favor. But with that being said, now the realness of it gotta come out now. Since he done said it, oh well, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? It is that Valley Junior. I get it. It was first established. They first started calling Clemson Death Valley for some other. I ain't about to get into a whole history lesson behind why they call themselves Death Valley, but they started calling themselves that first. Yes, they did. But basically, in 1958, when we beat them for a national championship, we basically took their damn name too. And other outside people besides LSU and Clemson, when they think of Death Valley, they think of LSU. Nobody thinking of no damn Clemson. Like they think of LSU before they think of Clemson. So yeah, it is Death Valley Junior. And regardless of what happened on the field, look, Clemson could beat us 62 to nothing. They still Death Valley Junior. LSU is still the original Death Valley. Okay, y'all beat us over there. All right, now y'all come to the real Death Valley next year. You know what I'm saying? So it does it is what it is. I think we should all put it. LSU fans should get a shirt that said that Valley Junior. I think LSU fans that's making the trip up there to Clemson, South Carolina, should get some Death Valley Junior shirts. It is what it is, man. Let's get it on. It's a big time matchup. It's the prime time. It's the main event on that Saturday. You got Texas, Ohio State. Then you got Alabama, Florida State, and LSU Clemson is the prize fight. You know what I'm saying? Is the main event. And now with this whole Death Valley Junior jab that Brian Kelly did, it's gonna put more eyeballs on that game that wasn't gonna already be on it. It's an exciting matchup, man. It's a big time matchup. And I'm ready for it. But look, regardless of what happened on the field, LSU is Death Valley and Clemson is Death Valley Junior. Argue with your mama. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So now, hey, let's go out there and back it up. Now, for Brian Kelly, you lose. You already gonna have to deal with the raft of LSU fans for losing another season opener. But now you're gonna have a lot of egg on your face for making that comment when you really didn't have to do it by being a head coach of a team. Head coaches don't do that, and I'm disappointed that he took that route. But with that being said, you done put it out there. Now we all got to go out there as the players, and we got to bring it. Let's back up. Let's back him up. Let's see how much the players got his back. Let's go out there and win this game. And then we could really have fun with the Death Valley Junior if we get a win. Then we could really have fun with that. But with that being said, man, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe. I have LSU, NCAA, and content on my other teams throughout the year. Y'all have a blessed one. Go Tigers.